What's going on, fellow engineers? I was attempting to make a merged video from two separate video files that I recorded earlier today, and I realized I had a defect in my code. So the files that I'm trying to merge end with the MKV extension because I recorded them directly from OBS Studio, and my script is only set up to handle MP4 or MOV files. So I need to make adjustment to the script, and so figured I would record this video here to show you how to do some shell scripting. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so back on the server, go ahead and pull up the script. I actually went ahead and already did the analysis on it to figure out what was going on and why it was failing. So I need to make some adjustments here, and I wouldn't really, I guess you could say it's a defect, but I also have some other not clean or best practices done in the code that I want to address. And so what I'm going to do is a couple of things, to be honest. All right, so what I have here is that it is outputting the file or setting the output file name by default to an MP4 format. And so that being said, I should not have um, this last else condition here. Um, or I should change this to, I don't like having multiple ifs without having that final one there. So really I could leave it at that and remove this line. And we're actually going to change this to an if, and then I'm going to add an else if. And what I'm going to do is add that extension in. So what how I'm going to do that is in the, let's see. So we'll just essentially copy this line that is above. So star, but this time it will be MKV as the extension. And we'll set the output file equal to output.mkv. And go ahead and save that, and then come up here to the top and we'll do star mkv lowercase and star mkv uppercase, and that should handle this particular fix. I'm actually going to go ahead and remove that line as well, and the reason being is because in shell scripting all of the variables are uppercase, and so no sense of setting the variable in a, all of the variables in a shell script are global, not uppercase. They're global. And so no sense of defining it above and then actually setting it to the same thing below. So I took that one out. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and remove this commented code out as well. And the reason being is because, well, it's not needed. And in the worst case, if I need to restore the code that I am taking out right now, I can go into the version control and do that. And if you have not browsed this repository, but you want to look at the code that I'm talking about here, a link to the repository will be down in the description below. I have this hosted on GitHub, so you can feel free to copy it and modify this to your particular purpose. All right, so now that I've made that adjustment, I'm going to attempt to run this script again. And this time it should find the two files that are of the MKV extension that are in this directory. All right, so go ahead and run that now. And there we go. So it did find those two files. That was pretty quick. And it did make an output file, which is the combined version of this one here and this one here. Let's see if we can do some math right quick to see if it actually did add those two files together. And Not sure if this is actually going to work out or not. All right, so, all right, 6Z, 649, 769. So, okay, so it's not exactly the same when you add the two bytes together, but it's relatively close. So you can kind of say that that is essentially both files merged together with that. All right, so the last thing to do is go back to that file and go ahead and save it. Whoops. Exit. All right, and then I need to commit this file to the version control. So I'm gonna do git add -u, and then do git status again, and you'll see the file has been staged to be committed. So do git commit added support for MKV files, and removed dead code. Well, I guess you'd call it commented code, because dead code means something different. All right, and git status, and so that is it. This file here is something else I'm still working on, so it's fine that it's not being tracked right now. And last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and push this up to origin, which is on GitHub, as I previously mentioned. And that is it. So that commit is now on GitHub. So again, the link to the repository for this will be down in the description below. Hopefully you have learned a little bit about shell scripting. If you have, please give this video a thumbs up. That lets me as well as YouTube know that this video is a helpful tutorial. Also, please be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below. In the meantime, if you have any questions about shell scripting, you can drop those in the comment section below. I may even feature your question in one of my upcoming videos. Until next time, peace out.